Hi guys, so I'm back with yet another book sale. But before I jump into the yumminess that I have for this one, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the previous book sale that I showed. I still have some books in the shop. A lot of people are not aware that by the listing there is a drop down menu and you can choose what books you want. I went in there and I cleaned out the ones that are sold out, so you'll only see the ones that are still available. And I had to, of course, abbreviate the books, because Etsy only allows you to put just so many so many letters in there. So be sure to go and check those out. There is always a drop down, especially with the Reader's Digest. There's a drop down menu and you'll see in the pictures, I made sure that you can see a sticky note that says number 1, number 2, number 3, and that's the lot number, and that's on the drop down menu. You would pick either lot 1, lot 2, lot 3. And the Reader's Digest is a good deal because I have them 2 for $3.50. So 2 books for $3.50, which is a great deal. It's pretty fair, I think. So anyway, be sure that you remember to hit that drop down menu thingy by the listing. So what I have here, I'm gonna start with these books. I went to an estate sale. These are not library sales, these are an estate sale that I went to this weekend, and I found these awesome books. And this is the New Nature Library, and I bought the whole set, or at least what they have. I don't know if this is a complete set, but I bought everything that the lady had, and it is a beautiful book. It's like a sage green with the gold around it. The spine looks fabulous. It's showing a little bit of markings and a little bit of wear because it is an antique old book. The sun is coming in, I'm sorry, and then it's got like the gold on the top. So this one here, the pages are showing some yellowing and some staining. It's got this first sheet that is like this, and this one, it is the volume, oh gosh, it's in Roman numerals, but it's insects, and it's insects. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna have it listed as, insects, because they're all different ones. So I'll give you a quick flip through. Alright, so you have all of your, let me just do it this way because I have a lot to show you. Beautiful images in here. Perfect for journals. The cover itself, you can make a journal out of. A nice big journal. The dragonfly's plate there. Let me find, there's another dragonfly plate there. So I got dragonflies, it has moths. And I'll tell you the copyright and the measurement in a minute. And then you got it in color and then in black and white. So if you're doing a nature botanical book, this would be awesome for your journal. And then anywhere that there's a plate, the paper is very different. It feels so nice and substantial. There's another plate there. I'll try to bring you in closer so you guys can see better and tip you this way. Let's see if that's a little bit better. Lots of information. More plates there. So that is that one, and see, it's showing some yellowing. So the copyright on this is a copyright 1923, and that's the copyright for all of these, okay? So just so you know, so that is the insect one. Again, I'll give you a glance on that cover. Okay, so that's that one. The next one is called Trees. Same thing. So these are going to be listed very inexpensively. When I find these little treasures, I pick them up because I want to keep some for me, and then I want to share them with you guys. If not, I wouldn't even bother. So the tree book, so that's what it's going to be under. Look at that image, how gorgeous. And it's 1923 as well. So all the copyright for this is the same. Look at that image. Lots of images. Oh, look at how gorgeous that is there. Look at that one. It has a lot of images, guys. It's hard for me to flip because the books are so thick that it's hard for me to get a hold. And the pages are yellow, so you can use the pages too, as you know, fold them in half and add them to your journals. Look at that one, 2 photos right there, cut them out, photo mats. Look at that. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be awesome for a junk journal? Yeah, so estate sale and all that season is almost over, guys, so sign down. So we gotta snatch these up while we can. That way we have them for the winter time. So that is that one. I'm just giving you a flip through so you know, in case this is what you're looking for. Oh, look at that tree. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So that is that one, and that is called the Book of Trees. Okay. Oh, this one is called Fishes. Same thing. I'm not gonna keep showing them to you because they're all in the same condition, beautiful, and they all have like that gilded on the top. Food and game fishes. That's what they're gonna be listed under. Beautiful fish. So for an ocean themed journal, a mermaid themed journal, anything ocean, it's good to have an arsenal of different type of books and images. Look at that beautiful image there. Beautiful. You want to make a journal for somebody who's into fishing. You know, I'm sure they'll appreciate something like this. Because sometimes we forget our guys. And they like to take notes and they like to keep a journal on their fishing trips. You know, what's a good spot? What's a good hole to go fishing? And that way, you know, then Christmas gift, if you have a fisherman in your family, that they can record their fishing adventures. Make them a nice little journal. And it gives you all the information regarding that specific fish. This one is gorgeous too. Lots of images. So we have that one. Look at these. Wouldn't these be perfect for little tags? Put on little tucks. These books have been well loved, but in great condition for their age. This one is called Animals. American Animals. Okay, and that's what I will be listing them as, and then we'll soon be moving on to the other books that I have. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Foxes and gorgeous images. Bears. Look at that. Gotta go a little fast because my camera only records 1 hour. 3 tags perfectly right there. And the pages have been aged already. You don't have to coffee stain them, do nothing to these pages. Because time has done it for you. Look at that. Porcupine. Goat. Deer. So you have all the animals in here. You just gotta flip through them. This one is called Game Birds. I'm just opening up and look at that beautiful image. cat painting right there. Owls. So again, guys, this is going to be listed in a drop-down menu. Right by the listing, I'm going to have the nature library, the new nature library, and I'm going to have them listed as what they are, you know, whether it's the bird book, the nature book, the fish book, the, you know, whatever have you. And you just select it and add it to your cart if that's what you want. Okay, because it's so much easier that way. So don't forget about that little drop down menu. Look at that one, how beautiful. That little menu bar. Wouldn't this be beautiful in the front of a journal? Stitched around. Beautiful illustrations, beautiful images. The pages you can do so much with as well. Pockets and tuck spots. Look at that one in black and white. And then when you're done with all of that, you have a beautiful journal that you can make for yourself, because you have this beautiful book. Okay, this one is Moths. Look at the illustrations for this one. And all of this one is 1922. And I'm going to have the copyright next to the book. On the drop down, I'll have the copyright year, okay, so you'll know, because some of them are 1922, 1923, so I will have the copyright year next to them. But these books are all vintage. I found some really vintage ones. Wait till you guys see. So old. Look at that. Again, botanical. Lots of illustrations on this one too, guys. I'm just trying to go a little fast because I'm going to be listing all of these today, hopefully. Well, I am going to list them, all of them today. Because I am busy working with journals. This one is Mushrooms. The Mushroom Book. And this one is 1923. Beautiful illustration. This is for a gnome book, a fairy book. Wouldn't that be fun? Botanical. Look at all the illustrations. I never knew there was so many different types of mushroom. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Let me go a little faster here. Look at that. here is stitched. They're always stitched. So you can undo this and pull the page out and use it as a whole. And then you have all of this information on mushroom parts and stems and all of that. If you want to get scientifical, is that even a word? I don't know. Hey, me and my Spanglish. So that's the mushroom book. Wildflowers. This is Nature's Garden. Gorgeous book. Look at all that. Look, it has time. Like time has aged this page. Nothing. It looked like you coffee dyed it, and in reality, it was just sitting in this old lady's garage. Look at that. Time did it. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. So many flowers. Look at that one. Look at that one for tags. Back it onto some cardstock, stitch around it. Wouldn't it just be a gorgeous tag? So many here. Some are painted, some are photographs. You choose which one you want in your journal. Some are black and white, some are colors. It's just so pretty. So that is the Wallflower book. We're almost done. And then we have the bird book. Bird neighborhood. Neighbors. Bird neighbors. This one had a tear and she tried to fix it putting these hole reinforcers, but look at this photo. This illustration here. So I'm going to be very gentle with that first page. But look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? Let me just show you. Give you a quick little glance here. Look at that. And I'm missing a lot, guys. I know I'm skipping a lot of these photos, a lot of the illustrations here. But I just want to give you an idea of what to expect. Look at that. That's so pretty. This page came undone, but I'm leaving it in there. So this is the bird book. And the last one of the library, nature library, is called the Butterfly Book. Copyright 1922. Look at that image. Give you a quick little glance here. Again, botanical, fairy, butterfly journal, garden journal. It's hard. Look at that. Volume and a half for your journal. Beautiful. Lots of images. So that is those. Then I have this little guy here, and this is it's called Putnam's Phrase Book. It almost feels like vinyl or a leather. It looks like this. Oh, guys, let me give you the measurement on these. Hold on. These books measure 7 inches by 10. Okay, 7 by 10, and they have a 1.5 inch spine, and that's the measurement on those. This little guy here measures 6.5 by 4.25 with a 1 inch spine. Okay, so this is what he looks like. And the copyright is 1919. And he's got those like reddish pages. And wouldn't these be fun to put into journals? Because they're all like quotes. They're all quotes. So that is so fun for a journal. This shows you how to correctly write a social letter. See? So it tells you how to send a courtesy letter, a criticism, a deceit, it tells you how to appropriately write a letter back in that time. Okay, so that's going to be in the shop. Then I have the Whitakers Almanac, and this guy is not in good shape. It's the first cover, you know, the cover's coming undone, and I see it's got like that Coptic stitching. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's the Whitakers Almanac for 1939. But the pages inside are great. See? So, what's this? So these will be even fun to just add and find the center of the signature and just add a couple of sheets into, you know, undo the center and just add like sheets of it into your journal. That would be so fun. So, and yeah, 1939 is the copyright. So that's going to be in the shop. And this one is 5 by 7 with about 1.25 inches. Yeah, 1.25 inches is fine. Then we have Bill Bruce Becomes an Ace. And I just thought that this book, the cover is so nice. For like because it's got like that book cloth. And the first sheet came undone, but it is copyright 1928. And I just thought that the cover will be fun for a journal. And it doesn't have illustrations, but the papers feel so good. And the cover, maybe for, I don't know, somebody who's into airplanes or something. Hey, you know, for what I'm gonna be selling it, why not? Now this is a very, very old book. This is cloth, and this is Queen Victoria, and you can barely see. And then it says, including a brief story of England. It says Queen Victoria, her grand life, and furious reign. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Very faded. A picture of her. But the back cloth, see? It's coming undone. But I thought it was so neat. And the spine, if you can see here, the spine is coming undone from the cover, from the book block. Same back here, it's come completely undone from the book block. But look at the images. I'm going to give you a flip through because there's nothing wrong with the pages. Let me see if I find the copyright. 1901. First of all, let me show you here. For those of you who have that Queen Victoria kit, wouldn't this be amazing to add? The images are just amazing. I'm going to give you a flip through. Look at the images. Let me see if I can zoom you in for this one. I just want to give you just a couple. It has so many images that I'm not going to show them all, but I'll show you just a few. try to find. Trying to be gentle here. Aren't those images just amazing? It's got so many images, guys. I'm just trying to just get a couple in shot for you. So it talks about her story and, oh, look at that. Isn't that crazy? So that is that one, and that's gonna be in the shop. Let me back you up now. That's gonna be in the shop. Okay. Then I have The Joy of Cooking. And this one doesn't have the dust cover, but it's a beautiful white. I took the dust cover off because the dust cover was so dirty, and no matter what I did, I couldn't just get it like to look decent. So the dust cover went off. But this one is from copyright. I could see the latest one was 1953. So I'll show you. These are good for making those journaling, those recipe journals. You know, to bulk up and put all your favorite recipes in there. Not many illustrations, but I love the cover. Give it a coat of Mod Podge to where you can, you know, wipe clean. It's an old vintage book. It's got your little bookmark there. And for the price I'm gonna have it, you can't beat it. Just for the cover alone. Joy of Cooking. We're coming to the end. Okay, I found this, the Boston Cooking School Cookbook for Fannie Merritt Farmer. Super old. So old. Look at how old this is. It's literally falling apart. But you know what I think that anybody can do with this is, and look at all the notes that it has. Anybody can, because this is copyright. Gosh, I don't even see a copyright. But it's so old. Maybe the copyright was missing here. Because the pages inside are pretty good. I'm thinking to add as ephemera into a recipe or farm journal, because the recipes and the pages inside are good. They're just aged beautifully. Wouldn't it be fun to add some of these pages in little tuck spots and envelopes? Look at how yellow they are, with little handwritten notes. And the book goes on and on like that. It's got a nice pretty image in the back. Right there. So, even has some stuff in it. Pickling. So I think this would be so neat to have vintage ephemera added to a journal. And I'm not taking any of this out. I'm leaving all of that in there for whoever wants it. This was 1881 to 1917, it says, that little note. So, her little notes are in there. So, that's going to be in the shop. Then I have these two. And these are the Catholic Youth's Hymn Book by Christian Brothers. And this is 5.5 by 7 3/4. Oh, and the Elizabeth one, Queen Victoria one, this is 7.5 by 9 3/4 with a 1.5-inch spine. Okay, so this one is also, see the spine, it's coming undone from the book block. But it's a hardcover. And let's see the copyright. Copyright for this one is I can't even see it. I cannot find it. But it's old. It's old. It actually came undone from the book. So you can actually use this if you want to as a cover. I can't find a copyright, but we all know it is very old. And I love it because it has all these small music sheets. That you can undo the center and use as a whole sheet in your journals without having to, fold them in half so they will be upright, you know what I mean? The way they're meant to be read. And they're like the perfect size too. This is why I like these. And it's so easy to find the signature and just cut it off. So, and then we have Gregg Shorthand Dictionary by John Robert Gregg. And this little book is 7 by 5. And it's a book on shorthand, and this was copyright 1946. No. Yeah, I think it was copyright 1946. And it's all about shorthand, but how fun would it be to add some of these to your journals? Look at all that. This is a dead art, really. I kept one for me that I have. So that's gonna be there. I got 3 minutes left. Okay, A Treasury of American Homes. This is the big one. Beautiful, perfect for cutting tags. Victorian times. Awesome colors, awesome photos. So this is going to be in my shop. This is about 16 by 12. 2 minutes left. Bible stories. This is 11 by 8. I'll have a copyright on these by the listing. Remember the drop down, guys. This is beautiful for a prayer journal. Awesome images here. Prayer journal, faith journal. Beautiful images. Excellent condition. So if you want to build your stash for prayer journals and faith journals, you know, that's the one. French traditional cooking. Cover looks like that. Amazing. It's like a 2-inch spine. 8 by 10 and a half. 1 minute left. Guys, if I get cut off, you already know what happened. But it's another one. I'll have the beautiful photos, illustrations. I'll have the year next to the listing in the drop down bar. Vintage book. And the last one is Mastering the Art of French Cooking. And it's another one. Awesome. Just for what I'm going to have it. Beautiful book. Beautiful cover. I got this one mainly for the cover. Look at how cute. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't get cut off. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.